Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I got a couple of decks in the mail yesterday. Today is the May 10th, 2025. Yesterday was May 9th, 2025, and I was at work, and I worked my butt off, and I about died, so I didn't do any walkthroughs or anything. So I ordered 2 decks off Amazon, and then I ordered a deck probably a month and a half ago on Amazon. I forgot I ordered because it was like $8, and it was coming from China for some reason. And I got it yesterday also, and it kind of upset me because I saw it on, I think, Marin from Waves of Your Souls channel. It was the 18 ancient playing cards, and what I got was junk. So I'm going to show you real quick these. Basically, I got why is there like an aura? Anyway, weird. Let's see. I got these. There's nothing on the backs. They're like construction paper. Ridiculous. And I like that they have no numbers or nothing on them. But even the quartz are all weird, jacked up looking. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But there's just regular playing cards. It's just not what I expected because it's literally like construction paper. If I bend this, it's going to stay bent and crease like that corner there. Like, yeah. So it's just not what I thought it was. Weird. Anyway. Trying to not... It's like got an aura or something. That's weird. Anyway, I got 2 other decks in the mail. One of them I'm going to show you, do a real quick walkthrough of. It's called Kate Forsyth's Fairytale Oracle. This is what it looks like. All I did was take the plastic off. It's a Rockpool publishing deck. And then it opens up. Really cute. It says, fairy tales are stories in which the suffering at last comes to an end. I love this fabulous ribbon here. So you pull that, and then the book pops out. Let's pull the cards out real quick. So there's the bottom of the box. I already pulled the cards out. Comes with the typical Rockpool thing here. And then we get the book, and it's full page on the images. And I just happened to see this the other day, and it was getting ready to come out. Both of these decks came out, I think, the 5th, I want to say, of May. It has an introduction, how to use the cards, daily mindfulness practice, 3-card draw in times of trouble, 4-card spread for a new direction, 7-card deep delve, and then it goes into the cards, and you get like a full write-up and a meaning, a desire, a meaning, and that's it. But it's a full page. Smaller print. I wish it would be a little bit bigger print, but that's it. And then we have the cards. There's 44 cards, I think it said. Let's see what the back of the box says. I never really read those. It says, find your way through the dark forest of life. And this beautiful oracle, best-selling novelist and fairy tale expert Kate Forsyth explores 11 of the world's most powerful fairy tales. These ancient narratives of good and evil, joy and sorrow, and struggle and triumph are like a trail of white stones through the dark, thorny forest of life, showing the way forward and giving hope. Not merely stories, fairy tales explore very real and difficult human dilemmas, warn us of danger, and give us the tools we need to overcome those hazards. Discover how to turn to those tales for guidance with the help of this deck. If we are brave enough and strong enough, we can outwit the ogres that seek to entrap us. I love that. Includes 44 cards and a guidebook. And I did want to go back to the book real quick because I saw somebody reading something of the introduction, and I was like, what? Because she's had it rough. It says, fairy tales have haunted my imagination since I was a little girl. When I was 2 years old, I was savaged by a dog in the backyard of my father's veterinary hospital. It tossed me like a rag doll, then seized my head in its jaws, its fangs striking through the thin bone of my skull and into my brain. The doctors needed to make more than 200 stitches to repair the damage. I did not wake after the operation, but lay in deep slumber like a cursed princess. 10 days after the incident, my mother was told I had bacterial meningitis. My temperature climbed so high, I was laid on a bed of ice like a glass coffin. I was not expected to survive. Another 10 days passed, and I still had not woken up. My mother sat beside my bed, clutching my hand. "Katie, come back," she said. "Please come back." She bent and kissed me on the forehead. I woke up, brought back to life by my mother's kiss. It was not the end of my ordeal, however. The dog's upper canine had pierced through my left tear duct and destroyed it, so my eye wept ceaselessly. I suffered recurring infections that led to high fevers, inflammation, and infection, and many dashes to the hospital. Wow. The children's ward at the Sydney Eye Hospital was always empty of anyone but me. I lay within the raised bars of my hospital bed, my left eye covered with a patch, gazing out the window. All I could see was a green hill crested by an immense Moreton Bay fig and the great golden edifice that is the art gallery of New South Wales. It looked like a castle. I used to imagine galloping up that green hill on the back of a white horse that would fling out its great wings, leap into the air, and take me away. That gives me full chills. Like, there's still more to go to that story. So, oh wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love that she uses her real life to, I don't know, because a lot of times people put out ducks and it's very cold, very non-human relatable. And she's very relatable because of that. Or because of her sharing her story. Wow. Anyway, gold edges. Beautiful. That's kind of messed up there a little bit on that one at the end. And then we got the back's gorgeous. It's like a, oh man. It feels very textured. Don't know if I like the cardstock, but I do like the images here. So we have card 1, Rapunzel. So from my understanding, I've watched one walkthrough. There are 4 cards per, there's 44 cards and there's 4 cards per fairy tale. So first one is Rapunzel, Stolen Herb, and Desire. I love the Luna Moth in the first card here. And I've got what's left of my coffee here. My second cup. I'll be switching up to an energy drink. Rapunzel, Tower, Liberation. 2, Tower, Liberation. I can almost picture her there as the girl in the hospital watching, looking over the hill. Rapunzel, 3, Ladder of Hair, Spiritual Ascension. These are gorgeous cards. Rapunzel, number 4, Healing Tears, Cathartic Release. Number 5 is a new fairy tale, so it's Sleeping Beauty. Spinning Wheel, Thread of Fate. Number 6, Deep Sleep, Time to Retreat. Number 7, Hedge of Thorns, Time to Blossom. It's almost like she's hiding who she is in the brush there. Number 8, The Kiss, Integration. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on with the aura on my phone, but these colors are very deep and rich, and I love it. It's the camera's not, because of this aura thing going on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very weird on my phone. Anyway, it's not. I think it's not coming off as brightly, as beautiful as they should be. So number 9 is a new one. It's Cinderella, Rags and Ashes, Injustice. 10, Fairy Godmother, Assistance. 11, Midnight Clock, Time Flies. It always flies when you're having fun. Like this past week was hell at work. And I'm sure these 2 days off are going to go by like that. And it'll be Monday again, and I'll have to get up early and go to work. Ugh. 12, glass slipper, recognition. Love the dragonfly here, if you can tell. And it matches her shoes. So number 13 is a new fairy tale. It's a Beauty and the Beast. 13, Rose, love is worth the risk. 14, Beast, compassion. Love this owl here. 15, magic ring, constancy. 16, consent, the power to choose. I love that, because sometimes we can fall for somebody. You know how they say love is, you can't help but love who you fall in love with. Sometimes we choose that. We still have the power to choose to walk away or stay. And I think that's beautiful in this. Number 17, a new fairy tale, The Little Mermaid. We have a little turtle up here I like. Listen to your unconscious. 15, the sun, be bright. 19, bog, threshold. And 20, dagger, seize the sword. Look at the dolphin jumping in the background. Beautiful. Number 21 is a new one. It's Bluebeard. So the Bluebeard and face your shadow. 22, bloody key, unlocking. 23, forbidden chamber, disobedience. I think there's a lot of shadow in his 4 cards. And then the last one is Bluebeard, rescue, number 24, save yourself. Love this nice guy here in the water. Oh no, that's the castle. Look in the background here. He's watching her. Okay, new fairy tale. Hansel and Gretel. 25, the Dark Forest, initiation. 26, gingerbread house, sustenance for body and soul. 27, wicked witch, malevolence. I can't say it. Oh. 25, dove guidance. Or is that 28? Yeah, 28. I can't read. New one, Little Red Riding Hood. 29, Red Hood, test of courage. I love this. This is cover the box. And I love a little frog in there. 30, Crossroads, choose your way. I love the wolf and the owl in here. And then she's on this other path here. 31, Grandmother, ancient wisdom. I love that. And she got the frog too. 32, Wolf, don't be afraid of your wild side. And I think it's funny because if you've ever watched, oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I love the writing on that show. Once Upon a Time, Red Riding Hood is the wolf. So that feels very much like this here. Like for example, on the Light Series of String card, she is the lion. So I feel that very much here. Interesting. New fairy tale, Wild Swans. Number 33, Swan, creative inspiration. I've never heard of this fairy tale ever. 34, Nettle, resolutely face your difficulties. 35, Silence, a time to keep silent and a time to speak. So know when to keep your mouth shut and know when to speak up. 36, Flame, regeneration. Okay, we got a new one. It's Rumpelstiltskin. 37, Spinning Straw, impossible task. 35, Imp, embrace your inner wild child. 39, riddle, be open to possibilities. I love the black cat there. And he's got this necklace here. 40, true name, know yourself. And I bet if I pull cards, that's what I'm going to pull. Last one, I think, pretty sure, yeah, is Snow White, number 41, White as Snow, transition. 42, magic mirror, self-reflection. So not only do we have Snow White here, but we have the Wicked Witch also in that. And then she's looking. 43, apple, knowledge. And the last one is glass coffin, rebirth. Beautiful. So let's shuffle them real quick, see how they shuffle. So they shuffle sideways amazing. If you guys have that, I can never remember the name of that tarot deck, but it almost feels like rubber. The tarot deck, it's Fairytales. It's got the girl on the red bridge with the moon in the background. This is what that feels like. This deck. It shuffles amazing. So let's pull a card and see what the deck has to say to me. What do you have to say, deck? What do you have to say to me? Okay. One fell. Let's see if it's that one. Nope. Oh, no. I bet. So we got Sleeping Beauty, number 6, deep sleep, time to retreat, and I'll be darned. Yeah, that's probably more appropriate at this moment. Because I already am finding myself. But I do need a rest. I need days of sleep. So let's see what number 6. Okay, so cool. So after it goes through one story, it goes into giving you a rundown of the story of Sleeping Beauty. It literally gives you the story. And then it goes into each card for that specific fairy tale. That's cool. So we have number 6 is deep sleep, time to retreat. Dark face, there is risk in remaining dormant. Bright face, prepare to awaken into your true self. And didn't I just say I was going to pull that other card that said know yourself? And this one is literally the rebirthing. Because there's like a dark face and bright face. So maybe a light, a positive side and a negative side. And the bright side is prepare to awaken into your true self. Wow. Most artists seeking to represent Sleeping Beauty choose the moment just before she awakens, when she is lost in the world of dreams. She lies motionless, eyes closed, caught in the liminal space between day and night. Consciousness and unconsciousness, life and death. Deep sleep is not a state of nothingness. When you fall asleep, you sink into the shadowy world of your own subconscious, and your brain works harder than when it is awake. You dream, you remember, you heal, and you create. You will spend about 1/3 of your lifespan sleeping, and if you are kept from sleeping, you will die. The need for living creatures to sleep is universal, and when a living creature has been wounded in some way, they will find a dark, safe place in which to rest and recover. Many animals hibernate over winter so they can conserve their energy and catch up on their slow wave sleep, also known as deep sleep. This is when your heart rate decreases, your body temperature drops, your metabolic functions relax, and the electrical pulses between the neurons in your brain slow right down. This time of rest is crucial for the healing and regeneration of cells, and is also the state in which you dream most vividly and have access to moments of intuition and understanding beyond your conscious awareness. Wow. You need the twilight zones and the witching hours so your mind can lie fallow for a space of time, and the deeply buried seeds of new ideas have time to germinate and grow. That is freaking crazy. Meaning, the card inspired by Briar Rose's 100-year sleep can be seen as necessary time to retreat, rest, and recover. A time of psychic healing and creative fertilization. Know that this time of hibernation will prepare you for awakening into a new stage of your life. Wow. Couldn't have picked a better card. I mean, that other one, I was like, yeah, I need to pick that. It's probably going to fall out, but then this is literally the card I needed. So the cards always know, I swear. Anyway, that's the newest deck I got. One of the newest decks I got in the mail. I can't wait to dive into this. It's unlike any of the other Fairytale decks I have. And that was very deep. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good afternoon.